It's the 41st District Boys Final. That's coming up next right here on Cable 10's Game of the Week. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Cable 10's Game of the Week District Tournament coverage, powered by Next Band and brought to you by David Tolles Auto Pro and J.O. Osborne with the Franklin County Farm Bureau. I'm Clint Goins. He's Jason Hyatt. We have the number 1 and number 2 seeds going at it, Great Crossing and the Western Hills.
Yeah, we just saw there's your bracket right there for you. And Western Hills took care of Frankfort High the other night. Great Crossing got a little bit of a scare from Franklin County. We expected that to be kind of a blowout, to be honest with you. Franklin County played them really, really well, and I think laid the blueprint for Western Hills to potentially pull off a major upset here tonight. Franklin County possessed the ball very well. They, slowed things down. They waited for their spots, and then they attacked the rim. And defensively, they just held their ground. They kept pushing on Malachi Moreno. They didn't let him, get in any deeper to the goal than, what you would expect. And it was Vince Dawson, I think, that won the game for them. He had the bigger night. And that was Franklin County, who is an undersized team compared to what Western Hills brings to the table. They've got those Javion Campbell and Walter Campbell brothers. They got some real size down there to be able to push around some of these bigs. We saw Godfrey, right there out of the gate. Jeremiah Godfrey, you see him right there. Major slam. There's another one for him. So, Western Hills has some guys that are going to put a body on him that other teams just aren't able to do. So, look, I don't know if I'm ready to call the upset, but I think Western Hills has a real chance here tonight in a tournament in the 41st District, boys and girls, that we've seen some games closer than what the experts would have thought already, including the championship game we just saw from the girls. So, look, last game, last night of the 41st District Tournament, and anything goes.
That's right. Here's another few looks of how these two teams got here. This is Western Hills with their victory. And as you mentioned, they get a lot of good play out of their bigs, the Campbell brothers. But anything can happen. The Warhawks, formerly the number 2 team in the state, did not really look like it the other night.
Yeah, the last set of rankings that I saw had them, I think, number 7, number 8, somewhere in that range. And, from what we saw of them a few nights ago against Franklin County, it left me kind of thinking, is this all it takes to be a top 10 team in the state? My guess is they've got more in them than what we saw. The question is, will they be able to put it on display here tonight against a game Western Hills team?
On their home floor. So we'll step aside here just for a little bit, and we'll come back with the starting lineups. This is the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
In 1972, a young David Tolles vowed to jump the Kentucky River on his big wheel. He did not make it. We can rebuild him. We have the capability to make the world's perfect mechanic. Better, stronger, faster. David Tolles Tires and Auto Service on Duncan Road.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan
Use the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Welcome back, folks, to Lapsley Cardwell Gymnasium here at Western Hills High School, the site of the 41st District Tournament. As you can see, we got a packed house here tonight, the way it should be for a district final. Two green teams going at it. Western Hills on their home floor, but they will be the visiting team on the scoreboard here in the arena.
And wearing their road black uniforms.
Yes.
But they do not fall prey to the issue that we have seen throughout this season from some teams. They've got white numbers on black jerseys, and we will have no problem reading those.
Glory, hallelujah. They are, though, they are sitting in their usual bench. This was not the case with the girls whenever they played. They had to sit at the visitors' bench. But I guess the Great Crossing boys didn't care that much. Let them have it. Austin Stone, he's a junior, number 1. Gets the start. Elijah Thompson, a sophomore, with the start. Number 3, another sophomore, the biggest guy on the team, Javion Campbell. David Jackson, a senior guard, wears number 5, and then rounding up the top, the starting 5, I should say, is Walter Campbell, also a senior.
Campbell brothers took care of business the other night against Frankfort High in their semifinal matchup. Javion had 23 points in that one. Walter Campbell put in 18 of his own.
It'll be an interesting matchup between these two teams. For Great Crossing, Vince Dawson, number 1. Junius Burrell, number 5. Gage Richardson, number 11. Jeremiah Godfrey, 21. He's the only junior on the team. Malachi Moreno, number 20. Everybody else, sophomores.
And they were led in their victory over Franklin County by Vince Dawson with 16. Godfrey came up big with 14, and then Malachi Moreno had 12. And this is a game that if you like to just kind of learn who you need to know, you pretty much just met everybody that you need to know.
Yeah.
In their semifinal matchups, Western Hills only played 2 subs, and I don't think the 2 of them combined for 2, maybe 3 minutes of action total. And Great Crossing only had 1 sub, Christian Martin, who did play some pretty significant minutes and had 7 points, but that's it. That's all they played. They only went 6 deep in that.
Warhawks are coached by Steve Page. We saw him earlier with his team. Western Hills, we also saw their coach, Jeff Cody. Great Crossing has it first. The interesting matchup is both of these teams have good low post players. Great Crossing a little taller, but Western Hills has got the girth.
And I like what Western Hills is doing out of the gate, playing a zone defense. They're going to pack it in down low and force Great Crossing to shoot from the outside, which is not their strength.
Dawson with the miss. They call Jackson with the travel. Richardson to Godfrey inside the Moreno. They're passing it around. Richardson is kind of their three-point threat, but he just barely draws iron on that one.
You said it. He's the one guy you really got to watch for. Not that there aren't other guys that are capable, but Gage Richardson is really the one that can get the hot hand.
Elijah Thompson for two. Breaks the ice for the Wolverines. They get it to Marino. He's quickly fouled by Thompson. Probably a smart foul. Or was it?
Yeah, Thompson was the reach in.
Yes.
And yeah, you don't want to let Great Crossing get going with some high-flying dunks early on in this one, like what they were able to do against Franklin County. Flyers fought back in that one very well, but they got off. Great Crossing got off to a good start.
Missed that one. Walter Campbell with the rebound. Campbell puts it up, draws the foul. They're going to tag Godfrey for that one, or Moreno.
And this is what I think Great Crossing can do that others can't. They've got the guys that can go battle and go bang down low like that and potentially get Great Crossing into some foul trouble of their own.
Foul goes against Godfrey. Both teams now have one foul. But unfortunately, Campbell misses them both. The scoreboard shows Western Hills with one. Didn't we just see Thompson hit a pull-up J a while ago?
No. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It should be 2-1. Well, now 4-2.
Okay.
Great Crossing. Yeah.
So they do
we'll get it sorted out.
They do have Hills as heels on the scoreboard. Which the other night was not the case.
Double dribble there.
The scoreboard here in the stadium has Hills on one side, Guest on the other, not home and away. There's a look at it right there. So it may be confusing on our screen because we have our software programmed just the opposite, which is the way that it was on Wednesday night when the girls team played, and they were the lower seed, ergo the visiting team on the scoreboard. Campbell puts it up, fouled on the floor. Walter Campbell, that is.
Campbell missed his free throws a moment ago, but he's clearly ready to go to work.
That foul's on Richardson. Javion, I'm surprised there's no foul there, because clearly there was one. Coach Page wanted to travel. He didn't get it.
So while we get our scoreboard connection sorted out, it is 4-4 as we approach the halfway point of this first quarter.
Walter Campbell takes it away, and somebody messed up and lets him go straight to the bucket. Gage with 3, no good. Moreno with the rebound.
That's just good old-fashioned being tall. Not too much you can do about that one.
Jackson for 3, no. Good look though, he was wide open. Dawson.
Dawson's got a good mid-range game. He's also a really good finisher at the rim.
Moreno swats that one away. Richardson puts it up. It's 10-6.
And Jackson needs to realize that when he goes up for that, you got to drop that back for Javion Campbell. That's not going to work over Moreno.
Walter Campbell for 3.
It took Franklin County about a quarter to figure it out back on Tuesday night, and they were able to adjust. And I think Moreno had probably 4 or 5 blocks in the first quarter, and just a couple after that.
10-9 Warhawks. Make that 12-9. Just under 2:30 left in the first. Errant pass, and Javion wisely calls timeout as he hits the ground. We'll take a timeout as well. 2:09 left in the first. Western Hills trails by 3.
Game of the Week is brought to you by David Tolles Auto Pro Tire and Auto Service, a full-service auto repair shop servicing all models. 2 locations to serve your automotive needs. Call 502-352-2988 for an appointment or go to davidtollsautopros.com.
Game of the Week is brought to you by J.O. Osborne with the Franklin County Farm Bureau. The Franklin County Farm Bureau's J.O. Osborne wishes all of our local teams a healthy, competitive, and successful season. J.O. and Kentucky Farm Bureau have been insuring Frankfort since 1943. With them on your team, when you experience a loss from an accident or storm, it can be a real game changer.
We want to thank J.O. Osborne as well as David Tolles Auto Pros, our main sponsors all season long here on the Game of the Week. David Tolles, in fact, I think has been with us since the get-go, since we started doing this about 15, 16, 17 years ago. Ball knocked aside and picked off by Richardson. He throws it away looking for Dawson. Soft press here by the Warhawks. Javion trying to post up. Three-pointer, no good. Batted around. Burrell comes up with it. He'll take a long 3, no good. Javion Campbell with the rebound.
That time, power defeated length. Campbell wanted it more.
Yeah, he's given up about, I'm saying, 4 inches to Moreno.
Moreno all over the back of Campbell, too. He has been riding him hard.
And this time they get the walking call. Coach Page has got his got the ear of the officials. "26 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 12-9, the Warhawks by 3. They obviously are holding it for the last shot. And we have a travel call.
And I love Burrell turns around and looks at the coach and says, What happened? Well, you walked. That's what happened.
10.4 seconds left here, so the Wolverines will get a shot. Maybe to tie it up. Austin Stone to Campbell. To Thompson into Campbell. Javion puts it up. Walter at the buzzer. Gets it in. Wolverines 12 by 1, 12-11.
Cable got that up just before the buzzer, and that gives him 7 in the quarter. Count it.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher. Choose local realtors that treat you like family because real estate is what we do and families are why we do it. In today's fast-paced housing market, you need realtors with experience who understand that timing is essential when finding the perfect home for the right price. Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher are here to ensure that you and your family have a positive experience from start to finish.
Real estate is what we do,
and families are why we do it.
We got a barn burner here in Frankfort, KY. That's not my best Jodine impersonation. I can do better, but I'm channeling the mayonnaise man himself, Jodine. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Okay. He was the longtime play-by-play announcer for SEC basketball in the 70s, 80s, early 90s.
Is this like Jefferson Pilot Sports days?
Yes. Jodine and Tom Hammond. And if you listen to Terry Miners on WHHS radio, he would have Jodine would call in to his show every week. But it wasn't really Jodine, obviously. It was just someone saying silly stuff. Just like Joe Hall used to call in every week to Terry Miner's show. But it wasn't the actual Joe Hall. Long three-pointer, no good. Burrell to Richardson. Dawson wide open for a three, and he sinks it.
You don't want to let Dawson get going.
But at the same time, that is what that's what you give up when you pack the zone in tight. You kind of pick your poison. Javion Campbell, nice move inside.
Western Hills has gone to man-to-man.
Walter Campbell puts it up and in. Ties the contest at 15.
Well, Walter Campbell came to play, that's for sure.
Burrell off the glass for two. Well, Javion, I think, did too. He just got to work a little bit harder for it. He's the one being guarded by Moreno. Oh, nice pass.
Yeah, excellent find and a good cut down the baseline by Jackson. That's what you got to do. You got to keep moving, keep the defense on their toes. Can't let them get away with lazy defense.
Uh-oh. Misassignment there. Someone came over to double team Moreno and left. I think it was Dawson wide open. Nice spin move there by Godfrey. Javion triple teamed. That's off of Campbell.
Yeah, good hustle from Jackson to
Thompson
chase down that loose ball, but he needs to have a little better recognition that trying to drop that off into that kind of traffic is, even if he had completed the pass, there was nowhere to go. You got to kick that one out and reset.
Yeah, everybody was packed in. Christian Martin comes in for the Warhawks.
Martin, a lefty shooter. Good defense from Javion.
Yes.
Held his ground.
(21-19), Warhawks still on top. 3:30 left to go in the first half. Wolverines could tie it up here or take the lead. They go inside. Javion, no good, and he is down. Martin has his shot blocked from behind, but Dawson picks up the trash.
I'm assuming Javion's up, but now,
yeah, he's up, but he was slow getting up. Three-pointer by Jackson, no good. Thompson fights hard, gets the hoop and the harm.
That's Thompson's game. He's a quiet guy. Like, you know, he's not the one they run everything through. He's just the one that keeps going, keeps digging till he finds a way somewhere. When he gets his chance, he capitalizes on it.
Dawson with the foul. It's his first, team third. 2:52 left. Wolverines trail by 1. Richardson thought about it, didn't take it. Godfrey inside, no good. Moreno out of the game right now, so Javion Campbell may have a shot. Walter tried to get it to his brother, instead takes it himself and can't get it, but finally gets it to go.
That is some grade A #1 effort from Walter Campbell. I mean, just the way that he kept going up, springing off that, you know, redone ACL even. And his hands always were the ones at the top of that pile, bringing that board back down.
Wolverines by 1. Scratch that. Now they trail by 2. 26-24. Warhawk lead with 1:35 left to go in the second quarter. As we see Walter Campbell go to work inside.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Estate Tree Service. We have a solution for all your tree care needs. Estate Tree Service provides expert tree care and preservation. Call 502-229-5258 for a free estimate.
Here's what people are saying about Estate Tree Service.
They're honest, have experienced staff, fair rates, and I trust the quality of their work.
They were professional and courteous, and cleanup of the job site was great.
They are prompt, reliable, and they always make sure I'm satisfied, which is why when I have tree care needs, I call Estate Tree Service.
Our mission is to provide safe, quality tree care at a fair price to Central Kentucky. Go online or give us a call for a free quote.
Welcome back, folks, to Lapsley Carville Gymnasium, the site of the 41st District Tournament. Tonight is the final night, the championship game. We saw Franklin County win the girls' title in a very close game against the Lady Warhawks. Probably the closest district game Franklin County has had in, gosh, maybe 20 years.
Yeah, final score there, 61-53, and that was with Franklin County tacking on a few free throws down this stretch, as Great Crossing was having to play the foul game in the final moments of that. So good close one there, and we're on pace for another one here.
Wolverines trail by 2. Thompson stops and pops off the glass, ties it up.
That's really good discipline from Thompson. The three for a split moment, you could see, man, maybe the three's there, but he realized, nah, not really. So he pulls it down, takes a step in, hits the little bank shot for a much better look.
Burrell just inside the circle, or the arc, I should say. Missed it, doesn't really matter. Will the Wolverines hold for the last one?
I mean, if you could, you'd love to do that, but that's a long time to hold the ball in high school basketball.
Nice dish down low to Javion Campbell. Puts it up and over. Malachi Moreno for the lead. Dawson working. Puts it up and in. Ties it up. Now I'm sure Wolverines will hold for the last second shot. Only 7 seconds to go. Walter Campbell goes in, lays it up off the glass. 2-point lead, 2 seconds. Richardson at the buzzer, no good. Would not have counted had it gone. The Wolverines leading 30-28 here. There's the two that put them on top. It's halftime. We'll have the Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show, and we return here on the Game of the Week.
Game of the Week halftime show is brought to you by Classic Gold. Art-carved class rings are available at Classic Gold Master Jewelers on 859 East Main Street in Frankfort.
Classic Gold Master Jewelers has an amazing selection of jewelry that anyone will love. Classic Gold also provides custom services like pearl restringing, engraving, watch repair, ring resizing, and custom designs. Classic Gold Master Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
Welcome back to the Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show. It's usually about this time. We have a dance team performance, and tonight it's no different. Here comes the Western Hills Wolverines dance team. And now let's take a look at some of the first half highlights. Blocked there by Michael Moreno and Gage Richardson with 2.
Well, it was very similar like we talked about at the beginning. Franklin County, it took them about a quarter to figure it out. Same thing with Western Hills. They seemed to kind of solve how to attack at Malachi Moreno and slow down his defensive presence in this game. The Campbell boys, they just went to work.
Yeah, getting a Walter getting a 3-pointer and showing his presence down low. Here he is driving lane.
Yeah, that was the big story for Walter Campbell, was driving, whether it was full court or getting it at the top of the key in the half court. He was taking it to the rack and finishing around whoever was there.
Godfrey took it to the rack for great crossing. Good left hand usage there for Javion. Good inside move by Elijah Thompson.
This right here is my favorite play of the first half. It sums up the heart that Walter Campbell has brought to the floor tonight.
That might wind up being the Extreme Credit Union play of the game at the end of the contest. And that's what put them ahead right there, 30-28. And while we were in the showing you the highlights, the Lady Wolverines cheerleading squad took home the district cheerleading title. So congratulations, Lady Wolverines. All right, we got about 5 minutes until the second half starts, so we're going to step aside and we'll be back with the second half here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week. It's the Warhawks versus the Wolverines for the 41st district title. Good crowd here tonight. There's some of the Western Hills student section.
Western Hills has brought the fight that we expected they would, and it's resulted in a 2-point lead here at the half.
To give you some indication, when these two teams played each other about a month ago, it was Great Crossing with the win here. No, excuse me, I think, yeah, it was here. 83-69, so Wolverines lost by 14. Back in December, there at Great Crossing, the Warhawks won by 33 points. But now, here in February, right now, the Wolverines have a 2-point lead. Moreno, and they give him the bucket.
There seems to have been a clear message from Coach Page at halftime of what the Great Crossing game plan is going to be in the second half.
Yeah. They give that foul to Stone.
Yeah, that was just the second foul of the game for the entire Western Hills team.
Wow.
There were only 3 called in the first half on Great Crossing.
Wow. That was Jackson with the penetration.
That time he took it right at Moreno and finished over the top.
And that is Burrell with a 10-foot jumper. Ties it back up, 32 all. Oh my goodness. Jackson tried to get it to Javion Campbell and just out of reach. Campbell didn't block out.
I'm just wondering if that should be a goaltending. He dunked it, and the ball was in the air. Like, see the ball's up, then he loses control of it, and then that should be. I think that should be goaltending.
It was in the cylinder.
Well, never, even regardless of that part, he was hanging on the rim and the ball was hanging in the air.
Yeah. which wouldn't be goaltending. That would be a technical, I think.
Well, no, he wasn't hanging. I'm just saying, like, he was in the dunking motion, but he didn't even have the ball. It had slipped through his fingers. So by the time the ball came through the rim, he was on the rim. So, yeah.
Basket interference. That's what it should have been. But no call, and Jeff Colby's not that upset. Marino misses the easy two. And the thing is like, you know, you're supposedly 6'7", 6'9". Why aren't you dunking that?
I don't know. I've never been 6'9", so I don't really know how that works.
Me either. I'd like to know. 5-point Wolverine lead. Marino again misses the shot. Thompson on the floor. Marino has it, and it's off of Godfrey's noggin.
A doink right there. Well, Western Hills is not back down. Ray Crossan came out, scored the early bucket going down low, but
Thompson injured on the play, apparently.
Yeah. He seems to be in good spirits.
Yeah. I didn't see who came in for him.
History would say it's Will Wilder, but we shall see.
No, it's Lemon. Josiah Lemon is in there. Foul on Burrell. One would think that would be an over the back call.
Well, I was thinking that even in live time. There was so much going on, I didn't say anything about it. But yeah, Moreno's been a little. He drapes himself over people sometimes.
Well, the Wolverine man-to-man defense has seemed to be pretty good. Burrell gets bailed out. I think Jackson's going to foul him. Both teams have 2 team fouls. Interesting. Somebody got lost somewhere as Dawson had a clear path to the bucket. Walter Campbell up high, no good. Javion puts it in.
I'm just so impressed with Javion Campbell and the way he moves around the rim, gets separation, and has such a feathery touch.
And gets the block and the foul. Well, I thought of foul. Well, I mean, they blew the whistle. Did they say they knocked it out of bounds onto the baseline?
Must have been.
All I can fathom. Jackson got pushed, no call.
And that time, Jackson made the right play on this drive because he wasn't going to be able to dish that off to Javion, but just put it up high on the rim and then let him go get it.
Stone throws it just out of Javion's reach. Still a 5-point lead for the Wolverines. Richardson in clear path, leaves it short. Walter Burrell with the foul again.
That was going to go on Gage, or excuse me, Godfrey.
Godfrey, yeah, he got him first. That's his third.
Yeah.
And he comes out and Martin comes in. Jackson for three.
Boy, that would have been big.
Yes. Reach in foul, perhaps on Stone. Yes.
That's number 3 on him.
Doesn't get a lot of points, but runs the point.
And credit the referees in this game. They have let them play. If you reach in, they've been calling that, but as long as you just use your body, they're pretty much letting that go.
Thompson back into the game, gets 2. Wolverines up by 7 now. This is surprising. Fade away, Jay. No good. Javion Campbell with the rebound. Uh-oh. Walter lost it. Martin. No good. Rebound to Jackson. Gets it ahead to Thompson. Off the glass, gets the roll. 9-point lead, and Coach Page has seen enough. Calls a timeout. The Wolverines up by 9 here in the district final on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Bob Allen. Bob Allen is Frankfort's deal maker. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, as well as pre-owned. Click and save at BobAllenFrankfort.com. Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of high school athletics.
Bob Allen is Kentucky's deal maker. Shop Bob Allen of Frankfort for a winning selection of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, as well as quality late model pre-owned. Click and save at BobAllenFrankfort.com.
Welcome back, folks. Clint Goins and Jason Hyatt here with you. Mr. Hyatt, I can honestly say that I'm a little bit surprised.
I'm not at all surprised that Western Hills is in the game. I'm a little surprised they're up by 9 points, I'll say that.
Moreno puts it in this time. He's missed a lot of those close buckets. Ooh, almost over and back. Jackson for 3, no good. Not sure that's what they wanted. Martin is going to get fouled by Jackson.
While Martin goes to the line, I'll share a little bit here. The Franklin County Lady Flyer basketball team has put out some information about their victory. Of course, we saw them win the 41st district tournament just a little bit ago here. And with that win, that was 10 straight district titles for the Lady Flyers, 78 straight district wins. And the tournament MVP went to Leah Hogan. And also in that game, Javen Mead got her 1,000th rebound of her career.
Wow. Well, congratulations, Leah Hogan, to get the tournament MVP and not even be a starter.
That's right.
That says a lot right there. That's going to be off of Jackson. Martin sticks his hand in there.
Are they calling a foul?
I think they're calling a technical on somebody.
No, I think they just called a foul.
Just called a foul. Yeah. Okay.
They called it on Martin for reaching in.
Oh, really? They sure did. I thought that was a good play. What a play by Richardson. Gets the steal, lays it in. 3-point contest.
Well, great crossing. Clearly is going to start bringing some heavy pressure. We'll have to see how Western Hills responds.
If I'm the Wolverines, I'm sitting on this ball. If that's on Stone, that's his fourth. Oh my goodness. Not the way you want the third quarter to end. So great crossing will hold. The last shot here in the third quarter. Maybe hoping to set up a three-point look for somebody. Richardson, perhaps.
Might also want to watch for a backdoor lob.
Dawson hits it. Three-pointer. The shot by Lemon there off the mark. We got a tie game, folks, at the end of three. Wolverines battling it out here on their home floor for the district title here on the Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is powered by NextBand. Frankfort's fiber network is here, and it's bringing blazing fast internet speeds of up to 1 gig. Check availability today at nextband.com.
Welcome back, folks. Clint Goins, Jason Hyatt, District Tournament Championship game. Western Hills, great crossing. Packed house. Walter Campbell playing his last game here on the Western Hills floor. Same can be said for David Jackson. Josiah Lemon. Oh, a tip in. I thought should have been an over the back call. Moreno. He makes the save but commits the personal foul.
It would have been big if Campbell could have completed that for an and one opportunity. And just the first foul of this game that's been called, I should say, against Moreno.
Walter hits the first. And the second.
That was Lemon on the foul. He's in there for Stone right now. Going to buy a few minutes.
Was that Martin's first points, or has he already scored?
He had hit a free throw earlier, so that's 3 free throws for him there.
Thompson puts up, that's his shot. Going to the left off the glass, that's his shot. Once again, tie game. Burrell penetrates back to the back out.
Yeah, like I said, Thompson's not a flashy guy. He's just one of those that at the end of the day, all of a sudden he's put up some pretty decent numbers. He's got 13 in this one.
Good block out by Lemon. Josiah puts it up, draws the foul.
I think they may have got Marino for a push on that one. It's going to be
Here's
Richardson
look.
on a reach from the other side. Whoa, Richardson never touched him. They'll need to explain that one to me.
Moreno. Wolverines faithful thought that should have been off of Martin.
Yeah, it's when you get the big guy to miss a close one and then can't pull down the rebound, it feels like a miniature loss.
Yeah. Big block there by Jackson, and then a travel called against Richardson. Here's another look. Watch this, folks. He may have gotten away with a foul there, but there was steps. Walter Campbell has got to remember that he can't move. Okay, he doesn't. That's good. Stone back into the game here with 4 fouls on him. He's got to be careful. Campbell to Campbell. Walked.
I think Walter was afraid had thrown that one out of bounds and missed Javion, so he came charging in to get it and threw Javion off just a little bit.
What I think would be, if Javion has got Moreno sealed, Walter should just do the 6-foot jumper. Backdoor dunk there, ties the game.
Good move from Campbell. Once he beat Dawson out top, take it right down the lane. Force somebody to come over and stop you.
It's going to go against Godfrey. That's his 4th. That could be a big foul there. You get Godfrey the foul. Well, he's going to check out of the game. Martin's going to come back in for him. But yes, we've only seen them play 6 players.
Both teams.
1 point lead now for the Wolverines. 5:20 left to go in the game. Richardson backs it out, gives it to Burrell. Burrell takes it inside, and Lemon's going to foul him.
That's okay, though. I mean, that's kind of what Lemon's in there for.
Yeah, that should be a 1-and-1. Both teams have 17 fouls now.
Make sure you don't give up anything easy.
Make sure you block out. That's short. Oh my goodness. That's the worst that could have happened.
Barely even drew iron. Good defense from Richardson.
Yes.
Anticipating that spin move from Thompson.
Jump ball, arrow goes to the Wolverines. Javion loses the handle. We've been good to, oh, Jackson missed it. Burrell goes up. He's going to get fouled by Thompson. Again, if he could just got it back out to Jackson. Jackson was wide open.
Second foul on Thompson. How's this for a stat? Javion Campbell and Walter Campbell have combined for 0 fouls in this game.
Burrell puts the Warhawks up by 4. Oh, Martin with the steal and the missed bunny. Campbell to Thompson. Campbell with the rebound. Puts it up and in.
He has fought so hard tonight. That's just want to right there out of the senior.
If Western Hills wins, he should be the MVP of the tournament. All right, there's a timeout on the floor. We'll step aside briefly, come back for the final couple of minutes here on the Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Whitehead Hancock. Whitehead Hancock Plumbing has been serving Frankfort families for more than 100 years. You can trust Whitehead Hancock for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and septic needs. Call them today at 502-227-2213 for 24-hour emergency service or visit their website at whiteheadhancock.com.
Welcome back, folks. The Lapsey Cardinal Gymnasium. Walter Campbell going to work. Here on his last game of his high school career here at Western Hills. It will continue. The Wolverines will go to the region next week at Eastern Kentucky, but where? What seed will they get? They want to go as the district champions.
And hey, if they can pull this one out in the final 4:08, they will get another game here on their home floor.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they've done that now.
First round of the regional tournament, you get to play at home.
That's right. I had forgotten. And I like that too. I'm sure it stinks if you're the number 2 seed, but it little extra benefit to winning the tournament. Marino once again. Javion Campbell with the rebound, looking for somebody to throw it to. Gets it to Jackson finally.
So now they need to get it across half court.
Thompson, Javion working on Marino, no good. Here's Burrell down the floor. And that's going to be over the back call. That means somebody for Western Hills will be shooting 1+1.
It's going to send Walter to the line.
Yeah, it should be Walter Campbell. Yeah.
He's already got 20 points in this game. He's leading the scorer.
Missed it. And the foul on Campbell.
He's got a few to give.
Yeah, this is the last 1-and-1 though that Great Crossing will shoot.
I think he probably needs as many breathers as he can get down the stretch too.
That's true, could be. Godfrey back into the game. Each team has a player with 4 fouls. Godfrey for the Warhawks. Number 1, Austin Stone for the Wolverines. Dawson at the line for 1 and a bonus. He too misses it.
See Javion trying to get posted up down low on Moreno.
Yeah.
Walters on the other side trying to post up on Dawson.
Stone will go to the line, shoot 2. That'll be on Burrell, I believe.
And I like that play from Stone. You know, we talked about you got the big guys down low fighting, trying to get that, you know, post up, but they're denying. There's nothing there. So you're the guy that they least expect. Go ahead and drive.
You may have seen our cameraman Bob Carson there at the very end of the replay just stick his hand up at the last second and swat the ball away. Stone hits the second one, but the Wolverines still trail by 1. And we've got a timeout. 56-55, the Warhawks on top with 2:49 left to go in the game. Here on the Game of the Week.
FPB delivers more value to our customers with Watch TV Everywhere. It's the free extra service that lets you watch favorites from your TV package on the go. Take a few minutes to sign up at fpb.cc and you'll be all set to explore many channels and on-demand shows on any internet-connected computer, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. Watch TV Everywhere. Another great way FPB delivers the choice, convenience, and value you want.
Well, folks, it's clearly been Walter Campbell's night, but he has gotten some help from several players, but most notably number 2, Elijah Thompson, in there battling.
Yeah, he just kind of does all the dirty work. He'll get in there, clean stuff up, find the soft spots. Defense is keying in on the Campbells. Whatever it takes, Elijah Thompson, he can get it done.
He's got that nice 10-foot jumper off the glass. Not afraid to go amongst the tall trees. Elijah Thompson for the Western Hills Wolverines. We want to give a shout out to the Western Hills athletic staff, particularly the athletic directors Adam Johnson and Macy Johnson, who have taken great care of us all week, feeding us, working with us, making sure all of our needs are met. We appreciate their help.
The defense down low from Javion went straight up against Moreno, got the block. Fortunately, Western Hills couldn't come away with the loose ball. Going to give Great Crossing another opportunity.
I think we get a quick timeout. Coach Page thought the 5-second violation was going to happen. We'll step aside again. Just real quickly, this is the game of the week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Esprit Credit Union. Esprit Credit Union wishes all our local teams a great season. Score $5 for your school while showing your support with a spirited debit card featuring your school colors and mascot. Who will raise the most? Open an Esprit Spirited account today and let the rivalry continue. Federally insured by NCUA.
Coming up at the end of the game, we're going to have the Esprit Credit Union play of the game. We're going to stay tuned for that. Both schools well represented by their student sections here tonight. Burrell has it. He's guarded by Stone. Stone's got 4 fouls. Dawson, Campbell. That's a good no call.
Campbell again holding his ground. And again, the refs have let that go all game. So that's good awareness by Campbell of understanding that.
Warhawks with a 1-point lead, content to take their time running their offense. They've got the ball, they got the lead, but they got the rebound too as Burrell shot off the mark, but he tracks it down himself, backs it back out.
The ball's been on this end of the court for a long time.
Well, they've had it for at least a minute here in this possession. And Page, Coach Page calls timeout again. Moreno doesn't know what he wants. We'll step aside one more time. 1:27 left to go in the game. Warhawks holding on to a 1-point lead.
Tune in to Around 10, Frankfort's very own morning show. We cover all the happenings in the capital city every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. live on Cable 10, Facebook, and YouTube. Remember, if it happens around town, it's on Around 10.
Today, we customize everything. So why not customize your video choices with NextBand Stream, the new video streaming app from FPB. Just install NextBand Stream on your smart TV, mobile, and streaming devices. Then watch with features like Restart and Replay TV, plus Cloud DVR to record cable and local channels. Powered by fast, reliable FPB internet and Wi-Fi. Customize your video. Call or visit FPB online to sign up.
Welcome back, folks, to Lapsley Cardinal Gymnasium. Clint Goins, Jason Hyatt here with you, 56-55. The Warhawks of Great Crossing with a 1-point lead over Western Hills. Burrell guarded by Stone. This is Dawson with it, puts it up, draws the foul. They go to the line for 2. Doesn't matter if he's shooting or not. That's the 10th foul on the Wolverines, so it's double bonus time. Warhawks will be shooting 2 on every foul the rest of the game.
Free throw gives Dawson 15 for the game.
And gives the Warhawks a 3-point lead. Still 1 possession.
The Western Hills needs to not panic. You don't need to go for a 3. Plenty of time left in this. Just run your stuff. See if you can find one of the Campbell boys somewhere. But be patient.
That was a good look, I thought. They kicked it out to Jackson. I thought he should have taken a 3 there. Takes it up and over.
And it was on the seal off from Javion that allowed Jackson to get to the rim.
Here's another look at it.
That's exactly what you wanted to do, though. Good, patient possession. They tried once to go down to Campbell, got it to him, but he was immediately double teamed, had to kick it back out. Again, they just took their time, waited, and then when Jackson saw the opening, boom, took it right to the rim.
28.7 seconds to go. Warhawks will have the ball and a 1-point lead, so they could just sit on it if they chose to. So the Wolverines will have to crank up the defense here.
Yeah, I think you want to go for a steal. You know, give yourself a little bit of time to try to get a turnover. If Godfrey ever touches the ball, I think you foul him immediately. He's under 50% on the season. Everybody else is right around 65%. So, you know, even with that, it's not, you know, terrible odds there. So if that's what it comes down to, you know, foul whoever if you need to, but give yourself a chance to try to get a turnover first.
Yeah, I think if you haven't gotten a steal by around 10 seconds, then you got a foul. Burrell wisely backs it back out.
And Stone has 4 fouls, and now he's got 5. I don't know that I understand that. I mean, all the way down the court, he was really going hard on Burrell, like as if he was trying to pick it up. Anybody else, you've got lots of fouls to give. I don't understand why Stone was the one to take it.
Coach Cody has 1 minute to make a decision who to sub in for him. And it looks like he's going to be bringing in Will Wilder.
Tough spot for Will Wilder. You haven't played for
the whole game.
47 plus minutes, or 31 plus minutes.
Big miss there. Important rebound here.
Yeah, step 1, do not give up an offensive board.
2-pointer ties it. You got 15 seconds. Yeah, I agree. I thought Coach Cody said now time to call that timeout. You can't take them home with you. 12 seconds to go. Wolverines down by 2. We'll be back with the final 12 seconds right after this on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
David Toll's Auto Pro customers can't go anywhere without him. No matter where life takes you, the David Toll's Auto Pro nationwide warranty is by your side.
Just want to watch the game.
That turned on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Welcome back, folks. Lapsley Cardwell Gymnasium, 41st District Championship game. Western Hills Wolverines down by 2 to a top 10 team in the state.
I think for Western Hills, you want to get the ball into Walter Campbell's hands. I would run a screen to get him the ball at the top of the key. If they're off of him, I got no problem with him taking the 3 from the top of the key. We've already seen him hit one of those tonight.
Yeah.
Otherwise, drive it, force them to foul, or I trust him at the rim.
This is going to be Thompson going to the line to tie the game with 5 seconds.
Yeah, everybody kind of followed Walter. That left the lane open for Thompson.
That should foul out Godfrey. They bring in, I don't know who they brought in.
I think Coach Page is going to try to ice Thompson by using that last timeout.
Burn his last timeout. We could be going to, oh no, I said it, overtime.
Well, you've got to, prepare for 2 different things here, the make and the miss. For Western Hills, it's hard because you want to crash the glass in case he misses it, but you also run the risk of, if that happens and you potentially leave somebody for a long pass on a run out and then they just run the clock out. But if you assume that he makes it, I think you just go ahead and foul right away. There's just not enough time to try to get the steal. I think there's about.
If he makes it, it's a tie game. So.
Yeah.
I would
on the miss though.
Defense.
On the miss, you got to foul immediately.
Yes.
If you don't get the offensive board.
Yes. Perhaps the biggest free throw of Elijah Thompson's life. Just a sophomore. Yeah, you got to try to put it back in. It's good. Burrell runs it down. 3-pointer by Martin. No good. And that's. It's over.
I think that was after the.
That doesn't count.
I love how they're saying go to the replay. I don't think we do that in high school.
No, can't
it's
do
just
that
going
in
to be
high
a matter
school.
of whatever the ref's call is.
But we can, and we're telling you, it's no good. It's no good. So.
But pushing the back, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time's over, and that's it. Now that would have been a gutsy call to make for the official to call a foul.
Yeah.
And put Thompson at the line
Yeah.
with 0.1 second to go to win the game. Both teams are in a double bonus. And we're in overtime, folks. We'll come back and give it to you. in just a second here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week. Overtime bonus basketball here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
And I mean, honestly, this game should go to overtime the way these two teams have played. It was Great Crossing with the 1-point lead after the first quarter, Western Hills by 2 after the second quarter, and then they were tied after 3, tied after 4. It's really been a good matchup.
4 minutes. Both teams have 1 timeout.
And keep in mind, Western Hills, no Austin Stone. Great Crossing, no Jeremiah Godfrey.
Yes.
Looks like it's Josiah Lemon for Western Hills, and Christian Martin will be the 5th guy for Great Crossing.
Oh, what a follow.
Was that Walter Campbell?
I think it was. Got that left mitt in there and tipped it up and in.
Good steal on the tip even from Jackson just to get it in the first place. But then, yeah, flying in, Walter Campbell with the left hand.
Well, is that going to be a charge?
Charge negates the 3-pointer from Martin. Wave it off.
Here's another look. Boom.
And Lemon stepping in there to take it. Big play.
It's on Dawson. Just his second foul, though.
Yeah, nobody's in foul trouble other than the 2 guys that have already fouled out. And that's for both teams. Great Crossing doesn't even have anybody with more than 2.
Jackson, Lemon. Oh, Lemon, shoot that ball, man. You got to put it up. Nice crossover by Richardson.
Yeah, he's more than just a shooter. He's got a nice, long, lengthy kind of game to him, and he goes to the rim.
That is blocked out by Moreno. Thompson's shot, no good. Walter Campbell inside with a rebound, but it's blocked by Moreno. Rell with a nice move. He puts it up and in, and now the Warhawks are up by 2. 2:35 left to go in the game. Josiah, or Javion, pardon, no good. Walter ties it up.
His ability to finish through the long arms of Moreno has just been impressive all night long.
Richardson with the 3, no good. There's a good look, though. I'll give him that. 63 all. See the Franklin County girls team over there. They're district champs.
Western Hills doing the right thing here. As long as Great Crossing will let you, just hold it.
Campbell with it. Moreno with the block. 50 seconds to go. Burrell up underneath the basket too far.
Yeah, that's not a smart play from Burrell. He should have found a way to get that back out. Just got way too deep. And for the size of players in this game, and him being the smallest one out there, that's not what Coach Page would have wanted.
33.3 seconds to go. And Coach Cody calls a timeout. All right. So you want to be in the TV industry, be a TV cameraman? Hello, darling.
Coming right at you.
Into your living room. Boom.
Well,
and I wonder if we should send a bill to David Jackson's, because apparently it broke the viewfinder off the camera. Oh, goodness.
Well, they've got 33 seconds on the clock, and this time it's tied right now. So you want to obviously hold this one if you can for the final shot. The question is going to be, will Great Crossing let you sit back and do it, or are they going to put pressure on the ball and force some action? If I was them, that's what I would do. But if they don't, for Western Hills, you hang back, take the final shot, see what happens.
A lot of guys have stepped up here tonight. Elijah can't move his feet. Gets it into Jackson.
Clock didn't start.
Well, that's a problem.
Yeah.
As seen right here.
Which is really unfortunate because, number one, now you have to inbound again, which is maybe the toughest part. Two, you worked really hard to run 10 seconds of clock off, and now you're going to have to do it all over again.
Well, I think the referees may have the discretion to run some time off the clock.
Looks like they're gonna call it 27. Seems like an arbitrary number, but hey, we'll go with it.
Yeah.
I guess it's better than nothing.
Our replay producer, Doug Crow, says he just timed it. It was actually, in fact, 10 seconds. But they don't have the benefit of having a replay producer, so. Javion Campbell shot, no good. That's off of Moreno.
No timeouts, though, so they've got to figure out how they're going to run this 2.5 seconds right now.
You've got to get it in and put it up. And I think Coach Page has called a timeout, which may be to Cody's benefit. I don't know. Here's another look at it. Javion just a little bit too strong and off of Moreno's shoulder.
Yeah, I don't really like this timeout. by great crossing. I think in these situations it benefits the offense to set up, how you want to set a screen, get a guy open for a shot, more so than setting your defense. I mean, there's only 2.5 seconds to go. There's only so much defense you're going to play.
I would agree. I would agree.
It'll be really interesting to see what Coach Cody draws up here. If he tries to go down low to either of the Campbells, or, with 2.5 seconds, there is time that you can, inbound it, kick it to somebody, drive, get a shot. You got some options here.
I know that Walter Campbell is, he's a senior and he's had a great game, but to me, I would try to leave the last shot to Thompson or Jackson. And Moreno swatted that one away. So guess what, folks? We're going to go into another overtime. I need another bottle of water. Hang with us. This is the Cable 10 District Championship Game of the Week.
In today's fast-paced housing market, you need realtors with experience who understand that timing is essential when finding the perfect home for the right price. Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher are here to ensure that you and your family have a positive experience from start to finish.
Real estate is what we do,
and families are why we do it.
Bob Allen is Kentucky's deal maker. Shop Bob Allen of Frankfort for a winning selection of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, as well as quality late model pre-owned. Click and save at boballenfrankfort.com.
Well, we're getting set for our second overtime now. All knotted up at 63. This game has been everything we could have wanted it to be. We thought that Western Hills stood a puncher's chance coming into this one, and they have certainly been up to the task.
Yes. When was the last time you saw 3 jump balls in a game?
Well, other than the NBA, it's been a while.
A lot of strategizing going on in double overtime. Block and foul. Are they going to give the continuation?
They do.
So Vince Dawson gets the bucket and draws the foul.
4th foul on Lemon now. Isn't that Campbell that got him?
Well, it was Lemon on the block, and that's the type of foul they called was a block. Campbell probably got him on the arm. Javion triple teamed. And that foul is on Richardson. His 3rd.
Came in a little aggressive on the secondary help.
Javion gets the kind to bounce.
Javion's not a great free throw shooter, but he's been pretty locked in here today, just focusing very well.
Walter Campbell with the rebound. Couldn't get the putback, though. Dawson. He's got all the points in the overtime period for great crossing.
20 for the game.
Nice spin move by Javion Campbell.
15 now for him.
He gets rid of the ball quickly when he gets it in there. Burrell loses the handle. This is Campbell.
Some good ball handling, good body control. And oh, by the way, gives you the 1-point lead.
Traveling. Wow, big call.
Well, Moreno has not taken to the physicality of Javion Campbell that well tonight. He's missed some shots right around the rim. It's certainly affected him.
Walter Campbell in a little bit of trouble. Coach Cody bails him out, calls his one and only timeout here in the second overtime. We'll take it with them. This is bonus basketball on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Yeah, this is Joe. You need a tree removed from your yard? Yeah, I can do that for you.
Don't take a chance on any Joe Schmo. Call Estate Tree Service for all your tree care needs. Since 1957, Estate Tree Service has provided safe, quality tree care at a fair rate. From tree removal and pruning to stump grinding and debris cleanup, we've got you covered. Call the trusted professionals at Estate Tree Service today.
Welcome back, folks, to Lapsley Cardwell Gymnasium.
You know, on the one hand, that wasn't a great time to use your one and only timeout. Campbell picked up his dribble, had nowhere to go, kind of got himself into trouble, and they were forced to use it. On the other hand, it may not be a bad. I mean, yeah, you'd love to have a timeout in your pocket for down the stretch in the final seconds, but Walter Campbell is absolutely gassed, and so getting him a couple of minutes to sit down and rest for this final minute and a half probably wasn't a bad thing.
That's true. Javion's got to learn to kick it out. When he's triple teamed, you got to kick it out, Javion. The shot just wasn't there. Dawson. Maybe an unwise shot.
Yeah, he was open, but I think he probably should have driven because Campbell, again, I'm not sure he could stay with him, but he can do that.
Walter puts it up. Wolverines up by 3. His brother sealed off Moreno for him.
I think right now the key is don't give up a 3. If they score in low, so be it. But don't give up an open three-pointer.
Big rebound there. Now there's going to be some fouls given as the Warhawks are down by 3 and only 20 seconds left to go. That's fouls on Burrell, his third. Thompson here again with some big free throws. He's hit 2 critical ones at the end of the game. Two-possession game now.
He's looked very calm and in control on his free throws tonight.
Gets them both. Now you just don't want to let them come all the way down and score, which they did. And now they call timeout. Down by 3 with 14.7. All right, let's look at Walter Campbell's game in the second half.
Well, it's going to be exhausting, I can tell you that much, because I'm exhausted just having watched it, because he has put in a full night's work and then some.
That tied the game right there to put us into the second overtime, and right now the Wolverines lead by 3 and they have the ball.
Credit Gage Richardson, though, with the heads up, understanding the situation.
Yeah.
Give me the ball. I'm going coast to coast. I'm going to lay it in for an easy 2. And that's their way of extending the game right now. Because if you come down and pull up for a 3, yeah, if you hit it, that's great. But if you don't, then that pretty much will do it.
He did it in like 4 seconds. So
I think Western Hills, I'd certainly be looking to get the ball back into the hands of Elijah Thompson. He's been pretty clutch down the stretch of this one.
Well, somebody's going to get fouled immediately.
Lost it out of bounds. They got it to Thompson, but took his eyes off of it.
We have another player. Well, nope, we don't. We thought we did. We almost did. I thought Christian Martin was going to come out and Juju Hill was going to come in, but they changed their mind at the last second, I guess. Three-pointer, and it's good. Wow. Jackson for 2, no good. Walter Campbell puts it up, no good, and it expires, and guess what, folks? We are going to a third overtime.
Well, don't sound too excited.
I'm tired.
That's the one thing you couldn't do.
Yeah,
and that's the one guy you couldn't let do it.
He is their three-point shooter, and defensive breakdown. The Wolverines had time to put it in down here, but they just couldn't get this shot to go. We'll step aside briefly, come back for another 4 minutes of basketball next here on Cable 10.
Today, we customize everything. So why not customize your video choices with NextBand Stream, the new video streaming app from FPB. Just install NextBand Stream on your smart TV, mobile, and streaming devices. Then watch with features like Restart and Replay TV, plus Cloud DVR to record cable and local channels. Powered by fast, reliable FPB internet and Wi-Fi. Customize your video. Call or visit FPB online to sign up.
All right, this is the third overtime. Instant classic here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
It feels like one of those, though, where you wonder if Great Crossing won't run away with it in this third period, because it's like Western Hills had their chance right there at the end of the second overtime and let it get away.
And it's going to be Wolverine basketball. I'm just amazed that some of these guys have played this long. Lemon with it. Gives it to Campbell. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Gets fouled on the floor, I think, by Burrell.
Yeah, that was a case of Lemon making the good pass, found the open Campbell. Just, it would not drop, but he kept fighting for it. Little shove to get Moreno out of the way.
Walter misses the first one. In the play-in game, the very first game, Monday night, Frankfort Christian and Franklin County, we saw Frankfort Christian play the same 5 guys the entire time. But that was not a triple overtime game. Dawson to Richardson, short. Moreno with the rebound. He puts it up and in.
It's him 15 now.
Gives the Warhawks a 1-point lead. We've had 2 players foul out, but I would say of the 2 that fouled out, Wolverines are hurt more by theirs because it was the point guard that fouled out. So now you're down a ball handler. Richardson for 3, almost got it.
Javion has not been deterred. He continues to go at Moreno. Hasn't had a whole lot of success the last few attempts. And credit Moreno, he knows that he's tall. He doesn't have to jump, go for pump fakes. He can just stand there. So that makes it really hard for the offensive player.
Pass out of reach for Javion, but hard box out there by Martin at the very end. But perfectly legal.
Great Crossing will be content to run some clock.
Yes.
for Western Hills is you're down by 1, so you got to apply some pressure at some point.
So that's on Walter Campbell, his second personal. And of course, we've been in a double bonus since midway through the fourth quarter, so it's going to be 2 shots whether they're in the act of shooting or not. Of the players left on the floor for Great Crossing, who is the lower percentage free throw shooter?
Have to check Martin here. All the starters are like 65%, and Christian Martin, he's about 56%. So they're all about the same. Is that a kickball?
No, if it's a kickball, we go back to Western Hills.
I thought maybe they were saying that Western Hills kicked it. Yeah, Javion Campbell reached out and kicked it.
Yeah, but if you're an offensive player, you can kick it as much as you want to.
No, I don't think so.
This will send Martin to the line. We'll see how good he is. Things are not looking good right now for the Wolverines.
No, but they weren't looking great for Great Crossing about this time in the second overtime. So hope still lives. Somebody grabbed the ball.
I'm not sure what the call was.
Yeah, I mean, it's Western Hills ball, but I'm not entirely sure why.
It hit the bottom underside of the backboard, but the thing is, I think the Western Hills player was the one that did it. Campbell for 3, no good.
Yeah, that was a desperation shot.
Yep.
They're going to let it go.
So, Great Crossing will pull out a win here, but Western Hills gave them all they wanted and had their chances. And I'm not, I wish Great Crossing luck in the region, and I wish Western Hills luck in the region, but Great Crossing does not appear to me to be a top 10 team in the state, based on what I've seen.
Yeah, but I think probably more importantly to me would be Western Hills looks like a pretty good team.
Yes, they do.
They could make some noise in the
If
regional
Great
tournament.
Crossing is the number 17 in the state, then Western Hills is the number 18 in the state.
Based on tonight.
Let me just say that. So, there we go. All right, we'll come back with the Express Credit Union play of the game when we return here on the Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Express Credit Union. Express Credit Union wishes all our local teams a great season. Score $5 for your school while showing your support with a spirited debit card featuring your school colors and mascot. Who will raise the most? Open an Express Spirited account today and let the rivalry continue. Federally insured by NCUA.
Expree Credit Union wishes all our local teams a great season. Score $5 for the high school of your choice simply by opening a spirited account featuring your school colors and mascot on your debit card. Show your support. Flyers, Panthers, or Wolverines. Who will raise the most? Go to Expree.org today. Choose wisely. Western Hills, Franklin County, Frankfort High. Let the rivalry continue. Federally insured by the NCUA.
All right, folks, our Expree Credit Union play of the game is this one right here. It's the inbound play that freed Gage Richardson to hit a three, and that pretty much was what put the Warhawks on top.
Well, it tied it to send it into the next overtime, but it was certainly the play. I mean, everything at that point was going Western Hills' way. But that big three right there turned the tide before Great Crossing finished it off in our third overtime.
Yes, so, well, folks, thank you for watching. We had two great games tonight. Franklin County girls won one, and Great Crossing boys won the other. But you really couldn't ask for more in a district tournament championship night. So, for Jason Hyatt and the rest of the Cable 10 crew, I'm Clint Goins. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time at a ball court near you. No!